Alright, alright, alright. Back to it, back to it. We're gonna do it. Just waiting for the... there it is. Okay. As soon as everybody who was watching is able to get back in. Yes, we're back. So sorry about that. I have no idea why it did that. Now I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to get back in before we get back to it, because I don't want anyone to miss anything. Okay. Okay, so we do get options here. Okay, alright, almost everyone is back. And look, this time I chose rain and it didn't screw me. So, yay. Ooh, excuse me. So, funny story actually. I was looking at the trophies before I started the stream back up, and you remember when we had the option to tell Oscar that we were a shapeshifting detective? There's actually a trophy for telling him that, and the trophy is called "You Had One Job." I thought that was funny. So, anyways,
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention the rota.
uh-huh.
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was the rota short. Fine, Sam.
Yeah, Birmingham.
Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
Its thing?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3. You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights.
But she's busy.
I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Interesting. Tell me about the Travelers.
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us.
Really?
They come from other worlds.
And you almost outed yourself as a Traveler earlier, didn't you?
Kind of, yeah. Quantum physics is real, didn't you know?
Thank you, thank you.
There are many universes. In technical terms, a traveller is a trans-dimensional being far more superior to us, in as much as they can choose which reality to hang out in.
Boy, you seem to know a lot about them, and he just called them superior. He's gotta be one of them. This guy is possessed.
Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
Interesting. Why do I feel like that this is gonna backfire on me, though, with me being a shapeshifter? They're gonna think that I'm, like, one of those demons or something. In simple terms?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
Ah, okay. So you think the murderer is a traveler?
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
Ah. I see. Is she... Oh, right, she's still busy. Let's talk to Violet again. Real quick. Or just... Let's talk about Zach Weston.
Do we really have to? How little vulgar, yes. I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
I can tell.
He thinks he's irresistible to women. No.
Well, that was simple enough. Ooh, what the hell? Who are you? Random weird child just came out of nowhere. Okay. So we're not gonna follow that and see what the hell that was about? Okay. Alright then. Okay then. In the beginning, the chief said never, ever, well, it was either him or someone else, but they said never, ever shapeshift into a child. So, we're not gonna do that. Yeah. Your comment popped up at the same time I said that. At least for me. She's not even an option anyways. I'm gonna go visit Zacky Boy again, though, because I caught him up in his stupid lies. Yes. Alright. Hail-a-cab.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another.
Oh, they already have the option
Police
for the next
investigating
chapter?
the death of 21-year-old
But I
Dorota
want to talk to
Shaw
Zach
have
more
said
first.
There's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New
Yes.
dates will be announced soon.
You
The
talked
weather's
about that
getting
earlier.
worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
We can just hit the next chapter so we don't have to sit through that crap again, and then we will investigate. We will talk to Zach in the next chapter. Because each chapter is when an hour goes by, is what it is.
Sam, I've got news.
Okay.
We've done a reading.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh.
The Five of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands.
Well then, what are the
This
odds?
doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552.
Okay, Sheldon.
I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a Ten of Swords.
Hmm.
It's
So
happening again.
someone else is gonna die.
There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Ellis Munro.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it, my friend. I'll be curious to see your thoughts on the end and all that fun stuff once you watch the archive. So we're gonna visit Zach. Or should I visit Ellis because they're the one that might be murdered next?
You must be Sam.
How the hell do you know?
You just got
Have a good night, my friend, and enjoy your dinner.
First Dorota, now me.
So you believe you're gonna be killed. Wait, is this the lady who talks on the radio with Poe?
Yes. We were friends.
You hesitated.
I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks. We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess.
I know.
We talked for a little while, and then she asked me for a drink after the show. After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
So you guys were in a relationship?
This is just between us, right?
Maybe.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy. Poe and Dorota, people I say hi to. I have thousands of followers and subscribers, and they keep me feeling warm when I'm down, but they're not friends. I do get the odd stalker, but that
To you,
isn't
maybe.
something anyone wants.
My subscribers are friends.
Oscar, yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind, but she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Thanks, my friend.
I
And how
said
are you
some
doing?
guys like to watch, so tell him it would be sexy if he could look, but he couldn't touch.
Damn.
As far as I know, it worked. The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be. That
He was
doesn't
like-
make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker?
Did Oscar know about you? Know why? Oh, a wedding
It was
dress.
her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married.
Do you know Zach Weston?
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
Have you had any private sessions with him?
No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to. Not for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing. We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already.
Yes.
We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Where do I find him?
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Okay. Where were you last night?
On air. We both were.
Okay,
We
fair enough.
broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Any idea who might want to hurt you?
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though.
Oh?
My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you
Intriguing.
think that means, Sam? I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death.
But,
Or
You're not-
mine.
oh, yeah. I will
That
protect you.
sounds reassuring. I hope it's not just words, Sam.
Well, I'm gonna try.
You've kind of just asked about Dorota since you got here.
That's the only options I had. Ooh, what the hell?
Sam? You forgot your phone.
Okay. That was odd. Alright, that had me a little on edge for a second. Zachy boy. Do you know Ellis Monroe?
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
Do you have photos of her?
I always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
One way or another. So you're a voyeur? Very suspect. Very suspect this guy is, yes? Very suspicioned. Oscar. Oh, he's not there. Okay. Okay. Back to the guest house. Oops, something. Bronwyn. So I talked to Ellis.
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though.
What's the connection between Ellis and Dorota?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Although we can be sure of one thing.
They're both redheads.
Yeah, she sounded blonde on the radio, but Mercury called her as a redhead.
Violet's also a redhead, though. I wonder...
A little bit. What did you want to know?
What is a
A
right?
right can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, a rite of passage. Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs.
Interesting.
Not fair, is it?
Very interesting. Why were there 3 victims before?
3 is a powerful number. There's a divine balance to it in our universe anyway. But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry-on limit for interdimensional travel.
Fair enough. I can't bring up the coin. He said don't bring up the coin. Do you know Zach Weston?
No. I can do a reading if you want.
Yes. I need to know something.
Chariot. Is Zach a suspect?
Yeah.
I'm sensing there's a lot of tension, pent-up frustration, like he's trying to keep everything together, and if he can just do that... I'm sorry, that's not much help to you, is it?
I need your help.
Yes, of course. Anything.
Keep an eye on Violet.
Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you?
She's a redhead. That's what I need
Leave
to know.
it with me, I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Thank you. I don't want to bring up the coin unless I absolutely have to. But maybe the chief is suspect for telling me not to bring up the coin. So many questions.
So what's the news about Ellis? I feel so useless sitting here. I want to help.
Do you really want to help?
Yes, please use me. Tell me what to do.
Okay, I have a few options. Find out what you Find out what you can from Zach Weston. Yeah, I need, like, actual concrete proof, not supernatural stuff.
Who's that?
He's a photographer in town.
Is he a suspect? I guess he must be. Okay, I'm on the case. Just give me a minute to get ready and I'll be off.
Maybe it's letting me send them to go do that because I can't shift into them anymore?
You're only alive because we want you to be.
Okay. Oh no, I can change into them. Okay. So it just wasn't an option back then for story reasons. Not until I've had a chance to talk to everyone normally first will I change it up. So, Rain?
Yes, I met her at the radio station.
Why were you at the radio station?
I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do. And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free.
Fair enough.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris. He worked as a butcher.
A butcher?
He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other.
Damn.
We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
Or possession. What happened to him?
The Butcher of Birmingham received 3 life sentences and won't be seeing the light of day anytime soon.
Yep, Late Shift,
We know
The
it wasn't
Bunker,
him,
and The Infectious Madness of Dr.
We know
Decker.
it's a traveller.
Those aren't the only games they're responsible for either. Wales Interactive have they've done quite a few actually. They have a list of their games on a website. Well, on their website, walesinteractive.com/games. And you can see there, I'll post a link in the description. Or in the, not description, wow. It's Wired. But, they also have made Don't Knock Twice, the VR horror game I did a Let's Play of, but I didn't do it in VR because the VR sucked. Typo Man. Moonfall, Coffin Dodgers, Master Reboot, which I did a Let's Play of, Infinity Runner, fun game, and a bunch of iOS and Android games too. Anyways. So, they don't exclusively do FMV games, but that seems to be their bread and butter lately. Seems to be all they're doing lately. And I can dig it. Let's visit Violet. Oh, there's that child again.
Excellent work. Gold star for you.
Violet, who the hell is that girl?
Hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia.
Okay.
She's only 9, and she's a maths genius.
At least we have an explanation now.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
What's your name?
Do people normally just casually threaten detectives like that? Sam, I'm the boogeyman. Oh my god. Why do these games always tempt me with asshole choices that are hilarious? Okay.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. You want to know a secret?
Yes?
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship.
What?
She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
Do you know Ellis Monroe?
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
It's funny because it rhymes. Sophia mentioned aliens. Should I bring that up? I don't think I should bring that up. But should I? I'm doing it.
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Uh-huh. You're hiding something. Do you think you were abducted? Is that why you're taking pills? I'm gonna bring him up.
I
Screw
was
it.
seeing and hearing things that weren't there. That's why I'm taking pills.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont. Just Chief Dupont.
Yeah.
No, you, apparently.
Do you think you were abducted?
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up. No. Not even the moon.
Okay. I'm gonna visit the chief real quick.
Sam,
What?
do me a favour, go easy on Violet.
I'm trying.
If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
Violet's talking about aliens.
What do you know about it?
Have you looked into it?
Yeah, I pulled in a few bug-eyed aliens, but they wouldn't confess. We've got a murder to solve. Can we talk about this later?
Well, it might be connected.
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe.
Yeah.
Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota.
Yeah.
She kissed a girl and she liked it. She told you where John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. Rain's confirmed he met Ellis at the radio station. Picking his next victim, maybe? Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help. Rain told you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death. His explanation of it, it's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand.
I guess
Violet
we'll
told
find
you
out.
about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude. Could be motive. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Okay. Good point. I need to shift into someone, I think. Let's try Bronwyn, I guess.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Bron,
Lex.
what are we going to do about Ellis?
What would you do about Ellis?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
It's so back and forth with these two.
Let's think. What have we tried before?
The few times we've caught up with the Traveller, nothing's worked.
Talking to them? Restraining them?
If we lock up the killer until Mercury tells us Ellis is safe, that could work. But who is the killer?
Ellis, Zach, Violet, Oscar, Sam, Chief Dupont, Rain.
As of right now, my suspicions lie strongly between Zach and Rain. Little bit Violet, but not too much. I feel like she's a red herring.
Zach.
I think so too. I need a reason to visit him though.
I gave you a reason to visit him, actually. Any dialogue?
Do you believe Tara can predict things now?
I'm not one for mystics and crystal balls. I'm a Virgo.
It says you're lying about your alibi.
Let's try that.
Is it really? Can it predict the murderer? No. Of course not. You'd have done that already.
Suspicious. Very suspicious. Let's turn into Lexi.
Hi, I'm Lexi. I'm Lexi.
And visit Bronwyn.
Lexi Korn, how thin are these walls?
What do you mean the walls are thin?
I can hear you screaming at your Ouija board. Last night too. I feel like I've heard your whole life story.
What did you hear?
Does Sam like me? Is Violet a lesbian? Will Ellis die? Will Bronwyn die? That last one, don't worry about that.
Why not?
I'm gonna stick around until you're sick of the sight of me, alright? I'm not in any danger. Ellis is in danger. Sam's in danger.
Sam's in danger. Sam's in danger. Okay. Okay. You got nothing to say to me, huh? Let's visit Zach.
Sorry, we're closed. Unless you're here for something else.
I'm a friend of Dorota's.
Dorota. Sorry about what happened.
Dorota told me things about you. Can I come in?
It's a bit late, but I think I could spare a few minutes.
Let's see here.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Lexi. I like it. It's got an edge.
Although that makes it seem like it would have been pointless to send her
Dorota
here in the
says she
first
knew
place.
you. You're dating Violet, aren't you? Dorota says she knew you.
Yeah, she had a portrait session with me. Can I get you a drink?
No thanks.
I just said no. And he did it anyway. That skull, that's a reference to one of their other FMV games, The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. In that one, you play a therapist, in which you're also trying to solve a murder.
A little bit won't hurt.
I said no. Get
You're
bent.
dating Violet, aren't you?
No, we're just friends.
Uh-huh. That's not what you told
That's not
Sam.
what you told Sam.
See? Ha! Again! That's exactly the mind-reading bullshit this game is connected to my brain.
Sam, who are you? Are you working with the police too?
I'm helping Sam with the case.
Hey, like a K, thank you so much. I'm hoping to get caught up on your stuff here sometime soon as well. It's been busy with the holidays and such.
I don't appreciate being lied to. Get out.
Well, I chose the wrong thing there. Bup, 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 bup. Visit Ellis. Nope, she's not there. Okay. Visit the chief? Oh, he's not there. Huh. Visit guest house. I'm gonna visit the chief as Violet. I haven't done that yet. Or have I?
Hello, I'm Violet.
I can't remember. There's so many options.
I'm Violet.
Back to the chief. I visited Violet as the chief, though, I think. No, he's not here. Okay. Are people just missing at certain times of day? Or what? Wonder what I'm gonna do with this one. Okay, wow. Nobody wants to talk to Violet. They're all like, screw her. Jesus. I'm not even gonna try Lexi. Let's turn into Ellis and try talking to
Hi,
people.
I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Let's do it! Bronwyn's... Wow. Why is everyone missing when I'm... Is everyone gonna be gone for every character? Zach's gone too. What the hell? Huh. Maybe it's time for the next chapter? Didn't seem to get a lot of information out of this one, though. Let's try turning into... Oh no, I already did that.
Hi, I'm Lexi. Oh.
I did that.
I'm Lexi.
I turned into Lexi already. Let's try Rain.
Hello, I'm Rain. I'm Rain.
What is it, Ray?
Okay, so it
I
is
have a
character
plan.
dependent.
You do enlighten me.
Maybe Ellis should stay with us.
With our track record, If she gets killed anywhere near us, we'll be sent to jail, whether we did it or not.
That's
True.
cold.
I'm just being practical. Ellis's fate is in our hands. Ours isn't.
Fair enough.
Hi, Rain. Did you miss me while I was gone?
So, Ellis Munro.
I'm honestly not going to try and worry about this one. We've told Sam, and I think that's all we can do.
And Sam's
Really?
trying.
Well, what's Sam going to do?
I believe Sam is going to save Ellis. According to the Ouija, this could play out in a lot of different ways, but mostly saving Ellis.
What other
Okay.
ways?
Ellis could run, Ellis could die, Ellis could be saved, mistaken identity, someone else dies. There's a lot of noise coming from the beyond, but it's not just a load of voices saying Ellis will die. Sam's got this.
Okay. Your confidence in me is reassuring, I think. Let's see if I haven't tried to visit other people as Rain. The chief is nowhere to be found. Okay. No Oscar. No point in talking to... Okay, what about Zach? Him neither. Okay. What about Ellis?
Haven't you done enough predicting my death?
You didn't want to talk to the
I'm
other
sorry.
two, but...
It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well, unless you're the killer.
Ha ha ha. He might be.
Have you made a decision about the show?
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
Why would I scare off your listeners?
They don't want to hear talk of death and darkness. Well, they do, if it's in a story. But you can't tell them they're going to die.
Fair enough.
I said you were going to die?
You didn't say you're going to die, just like that, but I remember the death card. And the devil. And you said it was... What was the word you used? My challenge. That I needed to die so I could be free from my chains. I know
What?
you said it doesn't mean literal death, but maybe it does.
Huh. Interesting. It's raining outside, that's what that is. Every time we... They did say it was gonna rain. They did say that, did they not? You have nothing to say to him
Who
either,
is
right?
Sophia?
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter, at that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
Well, you're not denying it either. I wonder... I don't really have anything to go off of at this point, so... Oh shit, I meant to return to me. I am gonna check in with Bronwyn and, Lexi real quick, just to see. I really don't want to bring up the coin thing, though, because the chief... But see, like, the chief is acting suspicious, too. That's the other thing. Okay, they're not giving me the next chapter option, so... Not her. He's not even here. Nothing with him. Okay. There's more, though. I'm missing something, obviously, because the next chapter option isn't there yet. Nope. I think I've done pretty much everything I can as Sam in this chapter. Oh, okay.
Yeah. She asked for a sample reading to show what I could do.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to see now, with the benefit of hindsight. Three of Swords, the Devil, Death. I mean, any tarot reader will tell you that death hardly ever means real physical death. But given what we've learned...
Yeah. True enough. Okay. I need to... blah, 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 blah... Oscar? Yeah. Screw it.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
Not sure. I mean, yeah, that's a good question. Is there anything else I can do? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What to do. Visit No. We're gonna visit Zach as a... Nope, never mind. I guess we're not. Visit
Oscar,
Ellis?
I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Ah, right. These two, the history.
You've seen Dorota?
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her? Is it really? Tell me.
Oscar, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's not who I am. I go out of my way to help people, to be kind to them.
So were you helping or being kind?
I had feelings for her, Oscar. You should understand that. I'm
hey,
sorry
Cunning
this is
X
how you
Duck,
had to
how are
hear
you
it.
doing, my friend?
But maybe she didn't tell you because she was leaving me.
She was?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I truly am.
I forgive you. You want to make it up to me?
No.
I forgive you.
That's so kind of you. Giving me closure. I have so
I'm
many loose
pretty
ends.
good myself. No complaints.
And not much time.
Let's see if anyone here can give me any more answers. Nope. No Bronwyn. Violet. Nope. Wish I could skip those scenes. Rain. Nope. Lexi won't be here either, I bet. Nope. Okay, so looks like we won't be playing as... Is it chapter changing time, perhaps? Starting to run out of options. Nope, not yet. So... It's gotta be someone I haven't turned into yet that can get more information from someone else. Oh, the chief.
Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
If you liked the infectious madness of Dr. Decker, then you would probably like this, because it's very similar. It's another murder mystery solving one. Hey, Corn Puff, how are you? But in this one, instead of being a therapist that can ask them questions, you are a detective that can shapeshift into different people in order to ask them questions.
Claude.
Okay. Hey, Matt, how are you? I can't even begin to go over everything that's happened, though. You'll have to watch the archive for the original. I actually had to restart the stream because the game froze. Okay, so... Visit Zach. Okay, the chief can't say anything to him.
Chief DuPont. Thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking you're safe.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Well, not only is it a detective thing, but this is also an FMV game, which is something Wales Interactive have been big on lately. If you've played Late Shift, The Bunker, or Dr. Decker, like you talked about, they're all by them. And I'm totally into these new, these FMV games. Like, I like how they're making a comeback.
What's really worrying you?
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
Well, it's not that simple, you see. Good question, though. Late shift and the bunker are both good. Late shift is actually really short. I think I finished it like an hour, hour and a half, maybe. The bunker took me a little bit longer, about 2 hours. Visit Violet. Hail a cab. Well, should I visit? Yeah.
Chief, what a surprise to see you. Again.
Again.
Why didn't you tell me Ellis was next?
I told you Dorota was first. And that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let's hope Sam does a better job than you did.
Damn. That is harsh. Okay. No rain for the chief. The bunker also has more of a horror vibe than any of the others. But like an empty horror vibe, if that makes any sense. Oh yeah. Damn. Difficult choices. I've tried a lot of people. Let's return to Sam. Leave. Cap? Seriously? Still not? Huh. He's got nothing for me either. Wow, okay. Let's try being this guy. I don't think we've tried being him yet, have we?
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Probably because I don't want... Because he's just so... pervy. I was him.
Up. I need to talk about Ellis Monroe. I think we should break up.
Ooh, that could cause some trouble. Now let's not, well...
I think we should break up.
No, that could get me caught. My powers.
I need to talk about Ellis Monroe.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing? What have you heard?
The tarot readers have predicted that she is the next victim. Do you think we should do something?
Want to fool around?
No, I do not. I've got more important things to do, Zach.
I don't remember Mads Mikkelsen being in Late Shift, but somehow I also feel like that's correct. Maybe I wasn't paying attention when I played it.
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow. Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
Okay. Harsh but fair. Actually, let's try hailing that cab, see if we can't, Did I try to visit people as Zach before? Yeah, the chief isn't there. Ellis?
Zach?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partners.
It may be, I'm not entirely sure.
Good to know. I'm not one of them, though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Pose for me.
Zach, please stop asking. It's not gonna happen.
Just,
Nah, let's, So, visit guest house. This is probably one of those games that I'll go back and play again with a guide in order to get the platinum. Go to my room. Who to change into now? I'm starting to run out of options for this chapter, damn it.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
No dialogue, right? Why even be there then? I don't understand why sometimes they're not there and other times they are there but have no dialogue. Starting to run out of... Just gonna have to try everybody, I guess. Oscar's not home. We haven't seen Oscar in a while, actually. Oh, cool. This is new.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Get out now before I call the police!
Oh boy, that's a problem, huh? Well, that didn't work out very well, did it? I was one of the people who predicted the... Yeah, whatever. Okay, so that was a mistake. Don't go to her house as the... Okay. We might have just got Bronwyn in more trouble. Oops. Accidentally suspicious. Very true. Very true. That was not my intention at all. Poor Bronwyn. I don't believe for 1 second that she's guilty at all. It's definitely between her, him, and him. I'm telling you that right now. For absolute certainty.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis.
Let's see who we can talk to as Ellis, then. Yes, that's the whole point. And every time you play, who the killer is different. Just like Dr. Decker. Things are... yeah. Yeah. Yep, I've been back up for a little while. Okay, so nobody is in any of those areas. Jesus, really? Ellis doesn't have anyone to talk to. No options. Absolutely none. Can I maybe switch chapters now then? Because I'm really running out of options. I have to return... In order to switch chapters, you have to return to Sam and then hail a cab. And you'll know if the radio show plays if it's time. Nope. He's got nothing new for me. She's got nothing new for me. Jesus. Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, the game froze earlier, which is why I had to quit and restart the stream, but that was a different thing, and that was, wow, like a half hour ago. I haven't turned the radio on in a while.
Some kind of unrelated thoughts. I'm hoping that you, Monroe, as always, can string these things together.
Well, you weren't far off, I'll be honest, Poe, but, there are different...
I haven't turned into Violet this chapter, have I?
Hello, I'm Violet.
Did I talk to the Chief as Violet?
I'm Violet.
I remember doing it the other way around, but I think I got distracted.
...is being out of control. Now, the tightrope itself, what is one of the main things you have to consider when you're walking?
No, that's right, he's not there.
Maybe you do.
No, I know.
Hello, lovely. Take a look at this.
Oh, okay.
Picture of the rota.
This is new.
I don't want to see pictures of your conquests.
It's not like that. It's just a press photo.
But what about it?
Do you see anything in it?
A girl holding a cello.
You don't see any movement. Just a rota.
Yeah, I see something. I totally saw something.
That you are worried that if you
was
stop doing
in
everything
the
that you
background.
do, you'd attract your you detract their attention.
Yeah, because they're busy. They're busy in his dream, aren't they?
They are, and you said that the shark
Nope, no Bronwyn.
is normal. But Marek, what I'd like to say to you is that maybe you're worrying too much about these negative people.
Yeah, YouTube is broken.
Then you should always be receiving positive things in return.
Thank you for your
You don't
patronage
necessarily
regardless,
need to
though,
give them all of your time and your emotions. So perhaps, Marek, you need to take a step back.
Okay, so we're gonna go to our room then. Return to Sam because I don't see any other options. Let's try Lexi one more time, I guess.
Hi,
See if there's
I'm
anything
Lexi.
new.
I'm Lexi.
Up and up and up. And I always...
Nothing.
Oh, that is... quite an interesting dream. I would say,
Tell me about it.
Okay.
Chasing around the unknown, trying to triumph good over evil, generally standing around helpless watching people die.
Why do we do it? Why don't we just quit?
And leave Bron on her own? Quite possibly to die? No. I'm locked in now, until the end. Whatever that may be.
Just like the Winchester brothers.
But you don't feel worthy of it. And it could be you're suffering from imposter syndrome, which is actually quite... but...
Nope.
You need to start
and I already
believing
screwed up with Zach. Yeah, he's not even there.
Believe in yourself, and if good things...
Ellis ain't there either.
Embrace them and keep moving forward and keep striving for the best. Thank you for your dreams. Dreams.
And nightmares.
With Poe.
Okay, so I'm going to... Hopefully I can do the chapter switch with the cab now.
Now it's a
because...
woman lying in a lake with her eyes closed and her black hair streaming beneath the surface.
Really?
She must be dead.
Let's go over what we know again.
We've got a new target. Ellis Monroe. Ellis said she was in a relationship with Dorota. She kissed a girl and she liked it.
Yeah, we've
She
been
told you
over
where
that.
John Pope, or Poe, is going to be next. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. Rain's confirmed he met Ellis at the radio station. Picking his next victim, maybe? Lexi's doing some investigating for you. As if that'll help. Rain told you about the Butcher of Birmingham. It's a thing. Made an interesting read. Those tarot readers hang out with death. His explanation of it? It's all fairy tales, so I'm not getting involved. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Violet told you about her brush with aliens? You seem far too interested in those kind of things. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. No one corroborates. Could be motive, could be motive, could be motive. And he keeps asking Ellis to pose nude.
Uh-oh.
Could be motive. Oscar's
Okay.
not here. He was playing football last
That was
night.
weird.
He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet.
Remix!
That's it.
No wonder the game froze on me
Relates
earlier.
to the repression of emotion, and then the drowning actually relates to emotional stress.
Ellis has nothing left to say to me, right?
Now, I believe that perhaps something is weighing heavily on your mind. That you have, perhaps it's something that you...
Oscar hasn't been home in forever. Nobody knows
and
where he is.
obviously, as we know, repression of emotion can be quite bad for the soul. So I really hope that, Alex, that you find someone to reach out to.
You've got nothing left to say to me, right? Because I... Screw it, I'm gonna try it.
I don't really want to.
Tell me.
About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. Cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron a strong metallic smell. And I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness.
I agree with you, though. The photography guy is so pervy.
Stopped. That was the first time they took me.
First time?
It's happened 5 times.
Jesus.
Even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone.
Interesting.
My tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. But all the scans were normal.
I'm glad I pushed this.
No. I have certain flashbacks.
Flashbacks, huh?
It's difficult to explain. I'm stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines.
I'm starting to think it's her.
Slowly move and drip with.
Because
my head is
well, maybe
pushed out
not.
like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on.
Experimented.
They rearrange us like decorations, suck us backwards into the darkness, and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts, bruises, memories.
Need to relinquish its host.
So, since pushing that was
Request
successful,
7
I'm gonna push my luck and ask Bronwyn about that damn coin. The chief can eat my ass.
Was it a gold coin?
Yes, I think so.
That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing. It's a bit showy, but well, there's no guarantees.
While they've decided their observations.
It's 9 o'clock.
Yes.
And you're listening to
Now the
Radio
chapter
August.
switch. Finally.
Investigations into the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw are continuing this evening. Miss Shaw was found dead in
See,
her
I don't know
home
if
at
she was
approximately
actually
10
alien
p.m.
abducted,
last
or
night,
if maybe
in what
that's the
police
thing
are
that she
describing as
sees
a
while she's being
puzzling
possessed
case.
by the traveler.
Residents are urged to be cautious until the
Like an
perpetrator
out-of-body
is caught.
experience.
I cannot stress this enough, August. Stay safe out there. You mean the world to me.
Redheads
In
have
other
more
news,
fun, it says.
Monroe has been detained on urgent business, so you're stuck with me until she returns. Never fear, Monroe fans. We still have lots of pre-recordings, so you can relax with her angelic tones. That's 9 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Looks like I'm really having to exhaust my dialogue options more in order to get the next chapter to show up.
Anonymous in the tube and fewer cameras. Pull.
Sam, I've got some heavy rain news.
Okay. What have you got on Rain?
Lawrence Petrovsky, that's his real name. And no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
Oh.
He was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist.
Really?
Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts.
When was
About
this?
3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer.
Fun fact, the latest Black Mirror episode, Bandersnatch, is actually based on FMV games like this. These were a thing before that was.
Awareness nearly deafening. Is this the one? I slow down, give an innocent passerby the chance to save himself.
Visit.
The footsteps.
Oh, visit
slow.
Poe. We haven't talked
You're
to him
the
yet.
detective. Monroe just called. This is madness. Who would want to hurt her?
Are you and Monroe close?
We've worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things.
Okay. Are you romantically involved?
Heavens, no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Monroe and I are good friends.
So for those of you who have been watching this from the beginning, who do you think is guilty? Of all the clues that we've gotten so far, who seems to be the most likely? Anyone hate Monroe?
Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August.
Literally all of them.
Poe and Monroe. That was her idea. Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's always the suburban house dad.
That's what the Free Radio Project is all
We don't
about.
have enough on Poe to go off of yet, though. We just met the guy.
Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
How can she afford free radios?
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course.
Of course.
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger?
A tarot reading predicted it.
Tarot? Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
What gentleman?
I didn't get his name, I'm afraid. He offered to do a spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it.
Tell me about August.
You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
No, tell me more.
The official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
What really happened?
It's true that Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town. This one.
Ah, go on.
They slaughtered everyone. Men, women, and children.
What a happily
all
ever
dead
after.
And dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
And they renamed it Tortuga. So everyone in August is descended from pirates?
Yes. August was built on the blood of innocents. Kind of puts Dorota's murder into perspective, doesn't it?
I mean, no.
On
Still
that
bad.
note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update.
Oh, they automatically chaptered me to the
Investigations
next
deepened
one?
Last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed. Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
Aliens. So, I feel like I didn't get a lot out of that chapter. All I did was talk to Poe, so we're gonna have to keep
My
investigating.
right hand crushes his larynx as the left reaches the knife from his, dislocating his elbow. Blood gushes from his mouth and
Sounds like
nose.
they're telling an interesting story
He turned his
on
head
the
away
radio.
to avoid
Okay. Let's visit everyone again.
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you?
What the hell's wrong? Are you alright?
Yeah, I always cry around this time of night.
It's a ritual.
What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try. for Lexi and Rain, to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change?
I'm here. Things have already changed.
Maybe. If we could just save one person, Sam. Alice. We need to save her. We need to.
We're trying. Did you keep an eye on Violet?
Yes. She's definitely got a monkey on her back.
How do you mean?
I saw her get changed. She's got all these scars on her back in the shape of a monkey.
Oh, so literally.
Like they've been burned into her.
From the
What
experiment?
happened to her, Sam?
Anything else?
Yes. I managed to sneak a look at her laptop. She's been
Damn.
Googling Alice Munro.
Did you know a Lauren? Do you know a Lawrence?
It rings a bell, but no. Sorry, Sam.
Okay. Okay. Visit Lexi. You have... Oh, okay. So what happened with Zach?
It was weird. Zach thought he'd already met me.
Oops.
Why would that be, Sam?
Oops. That's my bad. Sounds like he was confused.
That's what I thought, although I'm sure he said my name. Anyway, I did find out one thing.
What's that?
He has a massive collection of books about serial killers. What's that about? A who, what, Petrov's what?
Lawrence Butravadlikigaba.
No. Should I?
What can you tell me about Poe?
He's off the radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really, really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help.
The developers think of everything.
Great. Let me just draw 3 cards for you.
A reading for me or for Poe? Aren't I supposed to ask a question?
This is just a general reading. You don't need a question. Okay. No. The 2 of Cups. That's mysterious. Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to? Maybe someone you've met recently? The Lovers. I did not expect that. It seems this attraction has the potential to be life-changing, if you want it to be. And finally, the Knight of Cups. This card is about pursuing your heart's desire. I think it's time to tell that someone special how you really feel.
No.
Wow. What an interesting reading.
You didn't shuffle the deck. You had those cards set that way because you have a thing for me and you're trying to trick me. No, this is a distraction. Yeah, see, it's her. It's her.
You catch on quickly, don't you, Sam?
We could maybe, but there are murders to be solved first. No time for such nonsense now. I mean, these people are all staying in a hotel of some kind. So how do you catch a traveler?
Honestly, you don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them. Continuously trying to stop them ruining lives.
Can you kill them?
Yes, but it kills the vessel too.
Oh, okay, of course.
So, you could have a traveler inside you right now, and if I killed you, you'd both be dead.
Ever killed a traveler?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? That means you don't know. That means that you've killed someone, but you don't know if they were actually a traveler. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So that's what this is about. Chief Dupont has finally dug up my old record. I am Lawrence Petrovsky.
Yeah, you are. And the murdered girl?
Victoria Cheng. A very good painter. I didn't kill her, though. I was trying to save her.
Tell me about
Hong
it.
Kong.
You were trying to
It
kill
was
the
our third
traveler.
encounter with a traveller.
Right.
We'd managed to trap her on the roof of an apartment complex. Roughly translated, the building was called Flight, which was ironic. When the traveller realised we had it cornered, it tried to jump off. I managed to grab Victoria's ankle, but I couldn't hold on. Hong Kong being Hong Kong, there was about 37 tourists that filmed the whole thing. So to some people, it looked like I was dangling her over the edge of a building to meet her doom. I wasn't.
I'm starting to feel more and more that he's genuine now. This guy is Rain.
Oh, it's you.
You don't like me, do
I was
you?
hoping it might be Zach.
Oh, really? Just give me a minute to run to my room, and it can be. Have you seen Zach lately?
No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up.
Oh, okay.
Yes. If he ever shows up.
Well, he might. Just be patient. Ella says she gave you a free radio?
Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall. Sometimes cuts.
This is Violet.
Unbearable silence in this place.
You said you'd never met Ellis.
I'd remember her voice, but her face... It's very plain, isn't it?
God, what a bitch. The scars.
Yes. Should I be surprised you've seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Years ago, tattoos and piercings were frowned upon, but they're all in vogue now. Maybe branding scars will be in fashion too.
Do you know John Pope? From Poe and Monroe on the radio?
Oh, him, yes. I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though.
Okay. Really? He didn't deliver a free radio too?
Are you mocking me, Sam? No, I have never met the man.
Okay. Oh shit, where is she going? That's the room Sophia, her little niece, is staying in.
Oh, it's you. I was hoping it might be Zach.
Right. Zach. Alright, let's find out what you have to tell Zach then.
Don't confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
Okay.
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
I need to find out what Violet has to tell Zach.
The game is up. I think you should leave town.
What?
What?
I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house. Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio. You were at Dorota's?
Don't change the subject. Sam and Dupont will put two and two together.
And then what?
And then they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
You're spying on me.
I saw you leave her house, and then I went in. She was naked, lying radiant on the bed. What did I find in her closet? A wedding dress. Who was that for, Zach? Who was that for? I'm done covering for you. We're finished. You need to leave. Now.
Very interesting. Let's turn back into Sam and visit Zach. Oh wow, they have the next chapter. Oh, right, because I chose to keep investigating. Violet says you were at Dorota's last night.
Why would she say that? That would put us both at the crime scene. Dorota was fine when I left her. She asked me to come over and watch her get her freak on, which I did, being the gentleman that I am. I misread the signal somewhat, as I thought I was supposed to join in, which was not the case. I think she threw a teddy bear at me or something. After that I left. I had no idea Violet was spying on me.
But Violet said she was alone and dead after... Well, she didn't say dead, but still.
Don't get excited, detective. I did a criminology course. They make you buy the books. Probably right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest.
Just don't go anywhere. You should probably go somewhere where there are witnesses.
Thanks for the advice. I hope I'm not the only suspect.
Let's see, visit... We already talked to Poe. Visit Ellis again. I talked to Poe.
I delivered radios all over town. I don't think I should have bothered with some of them, though. I don't think... Violet, is it? I don't think Violet liked me very much.
We need to visit Violet as Zach.
Maybe. I don't know why anyone would be threatened by me, though. I'm not interested in stealing anyone's man.
We need to visit Zach as Violet. Sorry, we already did the other one. Because that will give us some answers, I think. Should have did that first before visiting him as me, but... And I haven't talked to anyone else this chapter.
I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
Give me the cab. Hail a cab. Visit Zach.
I followed you to Dorota's last night.
Are you insane? Why did you follow me, you stupid bitch?
Really?
You killed Dorota.
No. I did not kill Dorota. But thank you for spreading that rumor.
You're welcome. Visit... Okay. Back to the basics then, I suppose. Go to your room, return to Sam. Let's talk to, Bro... Unless I did already. Victoria Chang.
Thanks for trying to cheer me up. We chased her up onto a rooftop, and she jumped. Rain almost saved her, but he couldn't hold on. Chief DuPont dragged that up, I suppose?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I do believe he was trying to save her.
That was in Hong Kong. We've been to a lot of places, but the results are always the same.
That sucks.
It's like we're not predicting murder. We're just making them happen somehow.
Weird. Well, that's right, we did talk to Lexi this chapter, that's right.
Oh my god, who told you about Victoria? She died. Jumped off a building. We tried to save her. Well, Rain tried to save her. Sam, we need to save Ellis. Victoria's already gone.
Alright, that's a good point. You got me there. Next chapter then, I suppose.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of anyone else being harmed.
Almost no chance.
Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening.
Yeah, I remember this.
The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights?
The alien thing does have me curious.
Little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
But I don't think that's exclusively the case, though. We'll see.
August's gone crazy tonight. I've just got off the phone with someone who thinks they saw a UFO on one of the nights that Violet went missing. Aliens would be normal right now. Anyway, now you're here, it's time.
Oh?
What do you suggest we do with Alice Monroe?
I'll protect her at her house.
Monroe's a local treasure around here, Sam. Don't let anything happen to her.
So this is... Unless I'm staying with you.
Sam, I'm not sure.
Look, we need to know who the killer is.
Do you think you can stop someone from trying to kill me?
Yes, I'm gifted. Well, oh, should I tell her that? No, I shouldn't tell her that. I'll do my best.
That's all I needed to hear.
I wonder where this
Thanks
is.
for staying with me, Sam. I know it's dangerous. I don't know why you're here, but I'm glad you are. It's almost 10 o'clock, Sam. When's it going to be over? You said Bronwyn will call when it's safe. Should we call them now? Or are we just supposed to wait?
You're gonna be okay? Maybe you should... I don't know if hiding would help. I need to keep an eye on her, though. I'm here.
I know you're just being good, but that's kind of easy for you to say right now. I think I'm probably gonna have a heart attack before anyone gets a chance to kill me.
Just wait.
That's the door. That's the door, Sam. What are we gonna do?
Shit. I don't want to let her get out of my sight just in case. I don't know if hiding is the best idea right now, but maybe... Yeah, let's try it. Stand behind me. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Alright, so...
Alice, thank God.
Oh,
I've been outside all the time, okay? Bronwyn Castle just called. She said the danger is over. They've done a new reading. There's another victim now. Look, Danny's outside. He's going to take you somewhere safe, okay? Sam, I think you should find out who the next victim's going to be. Then come and see me in my office.
It's 11 o'clock. I'm Poe, and this is your August update. Police investigating the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw say they are getting closer to apprehending the killer.
Did we successfully keep Ellis safe?
Who was found strangled at her home late last night, has sparked a massive police operation and caused alarm amongst August residents. Monroe has some personal business to attend to, but she sends you all her love and hopes to be back on the air tomorrow.
Or did we just send her
Monroe,
into the hands of the killer?
If you can hear me, I'm sending my love out to you too. That's 11 o'clock with Poe.
Interesting. Next chapter's the only option.
Sam, I have some bad news.
The next victim is me.
We've done a group reading.
It's me.
And it's you.
Yep. I fucking saw that coming a mile away. I'm the next target.
I don't know, Sam. I don't know what to say. It's normally a death sentence, but with you, it might be different.
Why me?
I think you've interfered too much.
Clearly.
That's why you're the next target. I've called Chief DuPont already. He's asked that you meet with him. You should go, Sam. Be careful.
I will try. Thank you. Still, I'm so confused about the thing with the scissors, though.
Sam, it's almost midnight. You're still alive. This is a good thing, but no one's even attempted to kill you yet. You've given me a lot of evidence, enough to arrest someone. But who? Make the right decision, and you should be safe. If we don't, well, we've all got to sleep at some point. I can get someone to guard your room at the guest house, but it might not be enough. So, Sam, who should I arrest?
Okay. Who do you think? Let's take the hint. Although that might throw me off. Nah, I don't want the hint. Well, okay. Before we do that, real quick, sorry, I'm going to check the trophies real quick and see... Okay, yep, I got a silver trophy for saving Ellis, so I did do that correctly. So Ellis is in the clear. We did that right. Okay, guys, so this is the moment of truth. I need your help now. Who is it? Serious answers only, please. Let's actually think about this. Let's not be biased about it. Let's use logic here. Don't pick someone just because you don't like them. We need to really dig deep into this. I know it's either Violet, Rain, or Zach. Possibly even Oscar. I mean, he's been missing for a good portion of the story. And he is the boyfriend, but still. Why would I choose myself? Moment of truth, folks. I think Lexi seems too scramble-brained to get away with murder. I don't believe for one second that Bronwyn is guilty. She actually seems legitimately like she's trying to help. The chief throws me off a couple of times, but nah. Bronwyn just seems way too helpful. But at the same time, some of them are too obvious, and some of them aren't obvious enough, you know? And that's where you really have to... It's all about the clues. It's all about the clues. Bronwyn was suspected right from the beginning, which kind of makes it seem like she's not the one at all. It's so hard to tell, though. Violet had the scissors. Well, I can't go over the clues with him anymore. It's just... all we can do is choose. I'm gonna have to pick someone, and hope to God that I'm right. Zach just seems... I don't know. There's some obliviousness to that, for sure. Killers do like to insert themselves into investigations. Bruh. I wonder if it'll tell us who it was if we get it wrong, though. That's the thing. And you're right, Zach does seem too obvious. This is a toughie. Man, my gut says it's either Zach or Violet, though. Honestly. Something very wrong with Violet. She said that she was there, though. She admitted to being at his house. I still want to know what the hell Violet was doing with the scissors. Oh, man. Oh, this is tough. That's true, too. It's a very good point. What Sam would be like, it turns out it was me all along, mwahaha. I want so badly to say Zach, but like... It's true. I'm narrowing it down to between Violet and Zach for me personally. Rain was also suspect too, but then his story about what happened in Hong Kong after made me kind of feel that he's not bad. Let's go with Violet.
Violet? Are you sure? Fine. Okay, I trust you, Sam. I just hope you know what you're doing. I'll get the paperwork drawn up, we'll get Violet in.
We'll see.
See if we can't get a confession to something.
She did do the thing with the scissors. She did something with those scissors. All the empty spots we talked to people at. And...
I'm sorry. That was in bad taste. Bronwyn asked me to check that you're okay, and you seem to be. Well
It's
done
Rain.
catching a killer, by the way. Well, hopefully you did.
Or did
Scream
I?
if you need me.
Scream if you need me?
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this is Poe with your August update.
Okay, they
We
did
don't
that to
normally
throw
have
us
them
off.
at this time, but since there's a killer on the loose, I feel it's my duty to keep the radio station manned. I personally spoke with Chief DuPont earlier, and he thinks they're close to catching the killer. Until that happens, though, please lock your doors and stay inside. Remain vigilant. The light has faded, and so has my fortitude. I see things in shadows, behind doors and under desks.
Oh, really?
I hear the chattering of teeth and the glee of insects waiting to feed on me.
Really?
The studio undulates like a heart that beats its last beats.
What is with everyone in this town?
I can't go on. I must to bed. Forgive me, Lady August. Forgive me.
That's weird. So what are they, like ghosts of pirates or something? Next chapter? Oh, the end. Okay, so we're at the ending now. So now's the moment of truth. If we pick the right person, we won't die. And if we didn't, we will.
Hello, sleepyhead. I'm
Uh-oh.
so glad to see you alive.
Did I win? What about the next victim?
There is no next victim. Violet's locked up. She's being charged for murder. Travelers don't like being incarcerated, so they'll have jumped realities already. It's not something that a jury will believe. The shell they've left behind won't remember what they've done. And spend a life in prison. All we can do is try and stop the next one. Sam, come with us, please. We could really use someone like you and, well, just... will you?
Sure.
Really?
We could be
Oh,
a traveling
Sam,
group of people savers.
Wonderful.
So...
Let's finish packing and we can leave this afternoon. Sam, thank you. We're going to change lives, believe me.
Hey, sweet cheeks. You did good. Real good. You win. Alexi hug.
So, is this confirmation?
Sam, I'm just going to say it because you only live once and all that. Sam, I think I've fallen for you.
Well, that was
That's
blatantly
it.
obvious
That's all I wanted
earlier.
to say. It's out there now. We can get on with our lives.
That's a nice thing to say.
I see. Nice thing. Well, Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Heart wants what it wants. Perhaps you should go for a while so I can have a little cry. I'll be okay though.
I mean, he didn't give me
You're
other
safe.
options. Yeah.
Thank Christ. Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Huh. It was...
Yeah, I know. There's been a lot of death going around.
So did I actually get it right? These cutscenes lead me to believe that I got it right. Hold on, let me check something. I got a trophy called... Look, Mum, I'm a detective. It's a gold trophy, and it says picked Dora's murder the first time. I forgot how to say... Okay, so I did get it right. It was Violet. It says pick her murder the first time. The first time. Which means that I guessed correctly on the first go. Ha!
Look.
So this is it,
However
huh?
this pans out, I just wanted to say thank you.
Unless it
Chief
just
Dupont was
means
gonna
do it
screw
for the
everything,
first
but
time.
You kept it all together. The right was stopped. But there's tens, if not hundreds, going on all the time, so we got to keep going. I don't know if Bron asked in the end, but I hope you're coming with us. I really do.
I am. She did, and I am.
I didn't think you'd leave without saying goodbye.
I did good. I kept Ellis alive and correctly predicted the murderer. Holy shit. And that's pretty good for a game where the murderer is different every time you play.
People do horrible things to people every day. I'm just glad that someone like you are around to save us.
But even if it wasn't, this
I
was my
mean,
first time.
Everyone needs a little saving from time to time. Even me.
Happy to save you anytime.
Sam, you already did. That's why I'm here talking to you. And I won't
I just
forget
hope
it.
in the trophy description when it says
Heroes don't
predict
always get on the news.
the murderer the first
But
time,
they always burn bright in the hearts
I think
of the people they save.
I hope that means that you
have an
correctly guessed
impact,
it and
Sam.
not that you just
Everyone
did a guess
does.
for the first time, you know?
They just forget. Keep saving people for me, you hear? Bye, Sam.
Sam, you
I'm
did
looking
good.
into it now.
I thought you would. I mean, not that I've got a signed confession or anything. Yet. Apparently, they don't remember anything about the murders, but Bronwyn seems pretty convinced it's over.
I believe it.
Well done. I hear you're leaving town with the tarot readers. That's a real big shame. You were starting to fit in here. But good luck to you. You're doing what many of us have died trying. Leaving August.
Thanks, Chief.
And I've stuck to my word. That problem you had, I buried it. The coroner's report is going to say the woman was dead when you arrived, not after. I don't personally believe in exorcism or anything like that, but over the last 24 hours, I'm starting to think things aren't as cut and dried as I'd like them to be. You're a good person, Sam. At least that's definitely how it looks from the outside.
From the outside, yeah. Thank you for playing. Well, yeah, no, thank you for making the game.
I am
going
Dorota. I am 21 years old. I love playing cello.
Oh, this is her
I
before
just
she
been awarded
died.
a scholarship to Juilliard. I just love cello. I love all string instruments, but cello is rich and deep and soothing, at least to me. No, cello is my hobby, but my real passion is... It's silly, it sounds silly. Well, I would like to build a time machine. I know.
Yeah,
But
he
it
must
is
have screwed up
possible.
something, but...
I think people make mistakes. They do things they regret and they say things they don't mean. I want to go back in time. I want to make better choices.
But... Yeah, go
You know
back
why
in-
you're here, don't you?
No.
Because you did well.
Oh, okay.
And you know what happens when you do well?
No.
Augmentation.
What?
Congratulations, Agent 3.13. Welcome to 3.14.
Oh, okay. So I went up in the ranks because I did good? The end, maybe? Very good, very good. Wait, enter secret debriefing, what?
Debriefing 3204, Birmingham. Transmit. And we're ready. Are you human?
I don't think so. No, I'm a shapeshifter.
Do you have feelings?
Yes.
Splendid. Do plants have feelings?
No.
Splendid. I've burned down a rainforest. Does that make you happy?
No.
Splendid. I've killed a serial killer. Does that make you happy?
Yes.
It's ready.
It's ready? That was kind of a cool little thing there. Kind of makes you wonder. You can now skip previously viewed scenes. Nice! That'll make trophy hunting a lot easier. Well, there you guys have it. That was the Shapeshifting Detective. I am so glad I managed to get a good ending on that. So glad. Because looking over the trophies, like, one of the trophies I got was for surviving the first hour. It says you survived the first hour. Which means, I think it means that you can die as part of the story if you make the wrong choices. So I could have got killed within the first hour of the game. Imagine that. Let's just look real quick before I end this. I just want to see. Oh, I got another gold trophy. Hashtag winning. Agent X augmented you. Okay, cool. So let's see what the other trophies say real quick. It's not a very long trophy list, but let's see. You had one job. Telling me you were shaped. There's one for pushing Violet's buttons. One for listening to Lexi's Ouija board theory. Shifting into everyone. Oh, I missed someone I could... Oh, I never shifted into Poe, did I? Okay. You got the chief to lock people up. I didn't get that trophy somehow. Rain gets cross with Braun. I didn't get that. You watched all of Dorota's videos. Didn't do that. Congrats, you're getting married. Oh, that must be an option with Lexi. Bronwyn says she's immortal. Interesting. So you can get Bronwyn to admit that she's immortal. Huh. You went all the way with Zach's photo shoot. Oh god. I don't want to do that. You got freaky with Oscar. I don't want to do that either. You got punched by Poe. Jesus. How the hell do you do that? You kicked Zach in the sack. Oh, I wish I would have done that. You left Ellis alone with Danny. That trophy's called Chicken. And the Big Sheep, you got yourself killed. Yep, or the Big Sleep, you got yourself killed. Okay. Alright, so it looks like the options are either predict the murderer or get yourself killed. And since I predicted the murderer, something like that. Okay, so all things considered, just looking at those trophies and seeing how bad things could have gone in a lot of those scenarios, I think I actually did really well. So anyways... that'll be it for this live stream / let's play. Thank you to everybody who's been here to watch. And an extra huge thank you to those of you who have been here since the beginning of the stream. Well, the beginning of the first stream before I had to restart. Because, Jesus, you've been here almost 3.5 hours. That's a watch. Thank you to everyone who watches the archive. Let me know what you thought of this story and everything overall in the comments down below. And if you're curious to know who the other killers could possibly be in this game, I would just look it up because I have no idea. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. And I will catch you, possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye. And good night, everybody.